What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Good start to the week. Make sure my mannequin's not off to the side here. Hopefully everyone had a good weekend, a good night, back into the week. Get started with a bang. See who's in the chat. How's it going? John was first, Nevermore Antiques, Jameson's Closet, Hyper John. Hey, Liquidation Lounge. I haven't seen you in a while. Carissa? Say that wrong. Sorry. I butcher names all the time. Donna Wester, Landshark, Vicky, what's up? Yeah, so Liquidation Lounge, eBay's slow one day, quick the next. It's been today was crazy before noon. It has since slowed down. I did have a couple sales this afternoon, but I think it was only eight for today. I say only, but compared to the weekend, it was crazy. 8. So yeah, 8 for the day. I'll go over some things that I sold today, different things to look out for. Just another day in the neighborhood. Star City Picker, how's it going? One sale for Mike, nice. Yeah, so guys, in the chat, let's shout out how many sales you had throughout the day. What did you do today? Heard of Dixie Flipper shipped out 10 today. Yeah, I did all my shipping. So since I'm off this whole week, or actually 2 weeks, I'm off from my day job until January 2nd or 3rd. But I'm taking this time. It's kind of different for me now, right? I'm switching it up. Hey, Mike, what's up? I am shipping in the morning now. So at night, I'm trying to focus. Last night, I went to bed early. I wanted to catch up on sleep. But now I'm starting to list more at night. I'm shaving my shipping for the morning. And this morning, I shipped all 33, I think. So all 33 this morning. I wasn't done until I think 11:30, but I had some of my day job because my boss needed something. So I flipped that over. Throw the Hunt at 13 on Amazon. Nice. I did have one on Amazon. I think it was yesterday. Yesterday was a VCR. Thrifted this morning. Been listing to haul since I got home. Vicky shipped 11. Wow, nice. Then 3 eBay back-to-back tonight. Sales have gone downhill for Red Neckerson. 6 for Star City Picker. Nice. Hard Dixie Flippers working on the first FBA shipment. That's great news. Carissa sold 10 and shipped today. Then off to Thrift. Great day. Bought a Lennox flower. Lennox figurine stuff, correct? Yeah, that Lennox. If you can find Lennox figurines, my mom collects all that stuff all the time, and it's crazy expensive. Need to do some heavy listing. Yeah, Sue Ann, I'm getting some heavy listing done. I think I just took 10 pictures of items, inventoried them. I'm going to get those 10 up, and then I'm going to work on this next haul here that I already showed you guys. I hadn't you should flip your sign. I thought about it, Mike. My dogfish sign. I got to hang it up if I'm not going to flip it, but I need to get that stuff hung up. That's all listed. So Donna just had a cha-ching. Nice. Got a bunch of Teddy collectibles today. That's cool. Tracy Thrift said, how's it going? So it looks like Joey had a 5 300 listings on eBay. Did anyone else get that 5 300 listings? I did not get that. So of the 8 that sold today, I'll go over most of them. Or besides, I sold a random hockey jersey. It was a local city high school one. I showed you a couple days ago. Unpaid case went through. They finally paid for it today. Liquidation Lounge. Yeah, I'll stop by the warehouse. I'll be up there in March. I actually might be there in February. So I'll keep you posted as well. Hey, Vicky, how's it going? Need to keep the chat going. My eBay sales go crazy when there's an active chat. Yeah, I find if I look at things or you guys get sales, I get some items as well. Hey, Pac-Man, what's up? So I sold that high school jersey. It's hit or miss on local high school jerseys. I saw a couple people. If you're not in the Facebook group, head over to Liquidation OH, the Facebook group, not the page. We share our finds of the day, questions. I get a lot of logo questions in there that we all help each other with. So if you're not part of it, head over there. But someone posted Looked like a high school zip up. And what's interesting is I like to try and figure them out. So if you guys have a logo that you guys can't find out about it, also put in the logo picture or the description, where did you get it from? City, state. And that helps figure out what it was. But most of the time, if it's not a pro sports team, it's going to be a local. So long story short is that hockey jersey was a local, I don't know if it was high school or just a local club team, but someone bought it for $22. Unpaid case with the best offers that finally paid. And I did sell one of my Reebok jerseys, sold that for $80. I sold another one for $80. In the message, they stated it was a Christmas present, so that was the last thing I shipped out this morning. So if they specifically tell me it's for a Christmas present, I try to get it out as quick as possible. Otherwise, all the packages flow into my process. Either that night I'll package it or right in the morning I'll package it. Ken Rader, how's it going? New to eBay, love the support. Thanks for coming by. Just got home from auction, Mr. Sadie. Hopefully you got some good things. Tracy says, sometimes if I touch something, it sells. That's really weird because I go to I'll go inventory. I'll start putting stuff away. I'll look at something. I'll be like, man, this item has no views. I don't even know if it'll ever sell. And then it sells the next day, which is crazy. Some other sold things. I'll show you the rest of them here. Toys have really picked up. I don't watch WWE now? But I bought a bunch of these from ASD from a supplier. Now, if you look up this toy, so this guy's Kofi Kingston, look up Xavier Woods. They look almost exactly the same because they're wearing the same outfit. And I just glanced at it really fast. So I had, I think, 2 Xavier Woods and 3 Kofi Kingstons. Well, I sold out of my Xavier Woods. I went to pull my inventory and I said, all right, this is the guy. But then I read the name. I'm like, that's not the guy. Supposedly they're like a tag team duo, maybe. So I messaged the buyer and I said, hey, this is not who you wanted. They look the same. I'm sorry I got them screwed up. They still want it anyway, which is cool. But again, my fault. I should have read the name. But same outfit, which is really weird. So long story short again, toys are going pretty well for me for fourth quarter. Depends on the toys, though. These are a little slower moving based on my buy price. I think I got these for $5.75. So I'm selling at 15. I'm making about $4 to $5 on them. Not much. So once some of the suppliers, if you're buying from ASD, keep in mind your margin might be a little thin once you go a lot of quantity. It depends. Depends on the item. That's a loaded statement. But at least for those toys, $4 to $5. I'll take it. Mr. Sadie got a 1960s wool Boy Scout red coat. Awesome. The Boy Scout stuff sells well. I've always picked up the Boy Scout hats at the outlets and the button-ups with the patches on them. Those sell almost instantaneously. The Girl Scout patches on the vests, those eventually sell. You'll at least get $20 for the patches. Outdoor Girl says, showed an NFL hoodie to my daughter and for her boyfriend for Christmas, and it sold by morning. Yeah, a lot of things like that. I'll tell my wife. I'll show them. I'll say, hey, this thing's really cool. I even contemplate keeping it. Or worst case scenarios, I wear it to work for a couple weeks, and then I like it a lot, and then it sells. Hey, Michelle, what's going on? Glad to see you back in the chat, unless I missed you before. All right, what else do we have here? Sold these. You guys remember these things? What caught my eye and what catches my eye about a lot of things is patterns and the way the pattern is put on the product. So what's interesting about these is these are sewn. It's almost looked like crocheted on. Now, actually, I think it was one of you guys in the Facebook group said Latiga or Latigo. Kind of, I don't know if it's hard to see right there. Latigo. Supposedly, it's an Anthropology brand. I listed these high at 35, took a best offer for 30. That was sold today. I say minimal wear, but include the pictures of the toes and the heels. Not too bad. But when you're out looking for stuff or looking just wholesale things, pattern tends to do a lot better than plain stuff, at least in my opinion. Polo shirts, I'll pick up lower lower brand polo shirts with nice patterns on them. Like I think I picked up a couple of Walter Hagen's, nice patterns. I don't get too much profit out of those, but I do like the patterns. So patterns are a good thing to look for. Uh, this is camo. Camo is a good thing to buy. If you see camo, pretty much anything, at least look it up. Under Armour hoodies do well for me. Youth Under Armour hoodies do just as well, depending on what it is. So camo is a good thing to look for. Keep your eyes out for camo. I think this one's Realtree. No, Mossy Oak. Sorry. So there's the Mossy Oak. You could tell a little tree there, that oak tree. But and with Under Armour, when you're looking at Under Armour, I pick a lot of youth stuff at the outlets, as well as youth stuff at the actual thrift store. But you'll see most of the time, or mostly all the time, and it begins with a Y. In the shorts, shirts, anything for the youth. I had this up for $32. I took a best offer for 25 bucks. I had it for a little bit, but $25 on a sweatshirt is great. The only thing to keep in mind on sweatshirts, you're probably going to eat about $6 on shipping, $6.90. So keep that in mind when you're picking sweatshirts. You do get a good sell price on them, but shipping, depending on the quality of the sweatshirt, will eat up some of your shipping costs or some of your profits. Joey had some bad luck with the condition of Under Armour I've been finding. Yeah, just double check. I mean, sometimes I found the tag there's a little hole or stains on them. I leave Under Armour if there's stains on them. How are the tree pullovers doing for you? I haven't sold any yet. So I have 30 camo fleece zip ups. They're by Habit. Now I probably should have looked at where Habit came out of, but I'm not sure who carries the Habit brand, but it's got the Realtree pattern on it. So Hard Addiction Flipper, not any have sold. I do get a lot of hits on locally on Facebook, but no bites yet. So I lowered the price on Poshmark and Mercari. So I'm seeing if I can get one sale and get it going a little bit. Outdoor Girl sold a 1970s leather shirt suit. It's just god awful. Not sure why someone would want it. Yeah, some of the stuff you sell, you're like, man, why is someone buying this? Why did I buy it? Skirt suit. Oh, that sounds awful. Oh, Pac-Man, you think Cabela sells it? Okay. Well, yeah, I'll be all right. First time I've heard of it. You guys know I like talk about logos and sports teams. Something I got in a little late, and it does sit for a little bit, but it does bring in good profit, is look for shorts. Shorts sell pretty well, and these are, what brand is this? Nike. So Nike team shorts. Nike does well. Under Armour shorts do well. Youth in both do well, depending on your buy price. But this one actually had, I think that's LeBron James. And then it has, where is it? Has the OSU logo on it. So I picked these up. I think I actually took a best offer of 18. I wanted to get rid of them. Had them for a little bit, so glad those are gone. So again, college does well. Last two things I sold today so far. Hopefully you guys get some more sales as the night goes on. Usually I get a ton more either at night or whatnot. But hey, Tracy, what's up? Yeah, hopefully if you guys either catch it back on the replay, but every Sunday night we have Fortunes and Reselling. We have Scott the Bearded Picker, Lauren, Haute Chic Thrift is on it, Wade's Ventures, and then Shane's on it as well, Rising Grind Picker. We had that last night, so stay tuned every Sunday. I forget whose channel it's on next week. It might be Shane's, but I'll post it in the Facebook group, so if you guys miss it. All right, I sold this today. Now, what's great about these is we'll always look for jerseys. Jerseys, I love jerseys. Never leave one. I only leave one if it's ripped or stained, but especially, I think Notre Dame's in the playoff, right? I sold this for $32. 2005 Brady Quinn, Notre Dame. And I'm surprised it sold for 32 because it's screened on. Only Notre Dame logos right under the neck there. and there's no name on the back. Well, they don't have names on the back, I think, right? So just generically screened on, and it's Adidas. Make sure you show that in your pictures. Sold that one. I'm sorry, that one was a best offer for 25. This one was the full price for 32, the white one. This one's actually medium. So someone came in, bought this full price for 32. That right after this sold, a different person really strangely bought that at 25. So I said 32 to 25, I'll take it. So have you seen a black sheep embroidered on a Greg Norman polo? No, I have not. And a lot of times with those golf polo shirts that we buy, they have a lot of local golf courses. So feel free to look up. If it has no name, I found like an Under Armour with a random logo on it that I couldn't even find, even through Google image search. But usually if you get the writing on the Under Armours, it's 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a golf course. So I try to put the golf course name either in the title or in the description. So always look for that. Sorry. What else? Yeah, so look up the golf shirts. So those are some things to look for. Look for patterns. Someone said in the chat, ugly sells. That is true. Polo shirts, sports teams. What else did I show you that I sold? Jerseys, camo pattern. So those are some tips I look for. And those are some things you go in and you say, okay, what can I go in if I only have 10 minutes to run through a thrift store or look at a wholesale source? Not saying you would do that in 10 minutes, but for a thrift store, that's more realistic example. Those are some things I think about as I run through the aisles. I'll keep my eyes out for certain patterns, certain brands, certain feels to the fabric. So, and I'll show you what I picked up here in a second. Hard Dick's Flipper, a lot of views on the pullovers, just no sales yet. So we'll see. Black Sheep is a golf club west of Chicago. Interesting. Vicky, that's all listed. I need to get it hung up. I'm waiting for my kids to do that. Plus, I'm running out. I need to buy another hanger rack because the ones I got from Walmart are pretty crappy. So, all right, I'll show you what I picked up here. I might show you only 1 or 2 runs. This one I paid 19 bucks for. This is a Goodwill pull. All right. All right, this one's kind of cool. I don't know if I'll ever sell it. Don't know of the logo. There's the logo on it. Or not the logo. There's the brand. But it's an FBI gray pullover. We have a local Department of Defense building. Now, I don't know if it's from that. But I'm hoping the logo will sell itself. And it says FBI right on the lip or on the zipper there. And it has the patch on it. So I'm going to list it high. We'll see what happens. But some of the weird, unique things like that I'll pick up. Yeah, Thrill to Hunt. The Z-Racks, those things are awesome. They're metal. They're solid. I think the ones I looked at were like 50 and above on Amazon. But I think I need to invest in them because I put too many on one rack on the crappy $12 ones from Walmart. And I came home and it fell over. So don't put too much. If you're buying those $12 racks, don't put too much on them. Because I have one over there that looks like this. All right, I picked up this for some of the Nike stuff. Even I found New Balance. Brooks Brothers does okay. But I picked up a Nike running pullover or zip up. It's like a windbreaker with vented in the back. And what caught my eye was if you look at the bottom, a lot of times Nike will put this says authentic soccer. I include that in my listing, but a lot of times they'll have little tags on their items. Make sure you include that in your listings. But I like these things. I'll pick them up. They might sit for a little bit. Sometimes they sell, sometimes they don't. But when they do hit, they hit pretty good. This is another example of a polo shirt that I pick up that has no brand, or it's an Adidas Pure Motion Cool Max. I tend not to sell these. I have one set that's bundled, but I like the size. So double XL does really well, and the color is pretty cool. This is almost like a neon orange. Really cool pattern on it. I was hoping it was my size, but I can't. I'd be swimming in this, but kind of cool Adidas thing on the back. Uh, Heritage Golf Club on the arm. That's a local golf club to Columbus. There's Heritage Golf Club. Really cool shirt. I like it. Pretty nice weight to it. I'll list that one pretty high. My daughter has about 100 clothes racks packed. 100 clothes racks. Whoa. Hey, Eric, what's going on? Hey, another Eric, what's up? I just got stacks of DS and Game Boy games trying to decide how to list. Suan, there's some Game Boy games that do better than others, like Pokemon, Mario. I would find the money ones, list those separately, and then list the ones that are crappy. I'd list those as lots. Chris, your foyer with all the packages ready for the mailman to pick up looks like a scene from Norman Rockwell photo. Well, thank you. But the crappy part of it is I brought that all to the post office. I did like 4 or 5 trips in the post office. The line today, oh my gosh. The post office was packed, and I walked in front of everybody and stacked up the whole front. Potential move for the crew. I heard they were supposed to go to Austin, but they nixed it. They're keeping them here, last I heard. Picked up a lot of polos past weekend. Oakley, Nike, Under Armour, awesome. Already sold one, even better. Pac-Man, what's your goals for the new year? Great question. Goals for the new year for me? I really want to get more into my wholesale buys, like my jerseys. I have a hat. I'm waiting for a shipment to get in. I'm going to pull a large shipment on the hats. So I want to get better on the multi-quantity, brand new items coming in. I kind of want to reorganize my clothes, get better racks. I want to get back to the liquidation game. I need to go back in. I want to buy one. So if I had to order it, I would say larger wholesale buys, thrifting smarter. Yeah, not buying things that are $5 profit. Even those are, if they're bread and butter items, I'll do $5 items. But mainly it's the wholesale stuff. But thrift store, I mean, the thrift store stuff, that's some of that stuff's bread and butter items. I mean, Under Armour stuff selling for $27, $30. Girl the Hunt says, love being avoid the lines, just put my packages on the counter. That is true. Pac-Man, and the other thing is I want to grow my Amazon. But if I can get bigger into that wholesale source, I think Amazon will come. So still sending the used electronics to Amazon. So that's kind of still my repertoire. But yeah, multi-quantities, guys, those are easy, really easy, especially if you can buy them at a great price and your unit cost is really low, but your sell cost is really high. I mean, that sounds simple enough, right? But so I'm buying the off-brand, the off-name traded players for $20 a jersey, selling them for $80. If you can find an item like that, or it doesn't have to be jerseys, it can be anything. You can find a supplier that can sell you at a certain price. Multi-quantities, you hit one and you're running, and you just let it ride. These jerseys are selling. I'm selling 3 a day at least. So that's it's about a $30 profit. Do you have a dollar amount goal in all combined sales for the year? So Heart Addicts Flipper, I haven't done. I think the last time I looked, I think this year. What was it? I think it was 50,000. That's not counting Amazon or Poshmark or Mercari. But I think I've done 50,000 gross already. I would love to double it. I want to shoot for double next year, but keep in mind that 50,000 doesn't account. That's gross. That's not taking out my buy price. People can say they sell $200,000 and they spent $150,000 on profit. So, or on product. I'll have better numbers once the year closes out, but I just have to sum them all together to find out my net profit. So to answer your question, I want to double it. I want to get closer to 100. Tough to find good stuff and cheap for Amazon. That's true, right? You got to put the money out there, put the capital out for that Amazon stuff. Like those toys Those toys, you're putting a lot of capital out there for a little margin. How much are you able to get from the non-player blank? So I buy the non-player, the players that have been traded for 20 bucks. Depends. It's hit or miss. They don't sell as quickly, but when they do sell, it's a $40 profit. I'm selling them for 80 bucks. Do you print labels from eBay or USPS? DJ West, I print them direct from eBay. That's where all my savings come in. Plus, you can get up to 16 ounces on first class. And I don't write any labels. When I first started out, I used an inkjet printer. I printed labels. When I first started, I wrote labels out. But then I moved to inkjet, and then I moved to Dymo. But I print them all through eBay, none through USPS. Liquidation Lounge, excited to open the new warehouse in January. Nice. Yeah, my wife wants to get all my inventory out of the house. So that's also another. So Pac-Man, that's another thing I'm thinking about. I mean, the money, is the money enough for me to move to a space, or will I have the time even to go to the space? So that's something I'm weighing out in the new year. Probably not, but still in the back of my head. Eric says 2019 is going to be a good year. Hopefully it is. I mean, we're all growing as a group, so I don't see why not. I thought some of the jerseys were blank on the back. Oh, my San Jose Sharks one are blank. I haven't sold any of those. I have those up for 50. I still have 30 of those. So I have those up for 50. I think I bought them for 20, I think 20 or 30, 25. Is your wife going to get all her stuff out as well? Nah, maybe she should, right? What else did I pick up? Last thing I picked up a Subaru. If you guys can find automotive stuff, Pac-Man and Diesel know about the automotive stuff. Last thing I picked up that was automotive was the Castrol fleece. That hasn't sold. Last thing that sold for me was a VW pullover. I think I got 30 bucks for it. But this is a plain pullover. It's a black size. I think it's double XL. But it's Subaru Black Label. I've never seen that. Subaru Black Label. And all it has is on the arm is the Subaru logo. A nice clean design. Pretty cool shirt. I took a chance. I don't know if it'll sell. But I said, why not? You can't go wrong with car logos. Usually someone eventually wants them. I use Shippo for printing labels. Yeah, DJ West, I recommend either invest in a Dymo if you can. Use some of your profit and get a Dymo. Or whatever one of those thermal printing ones are, whatever you prefer. I like the Dymo myself. But maybe go to the thrift store or go garage sailing and pick one up for $5-10 bucks. Just be careful of the ink if you're going inkjet. Ink will get you. Check out Hazel Hearts or Lonnie Garage Flips, what they do with the inventory. Yeah, listed stuff in storage. Yeah, that's a good option too. For a part-timer, I mean, that's for me. I'm limited on time. So for me to go to a storage unit, that's, 10, 15 minutes away, find the product, 10, 15 minutes back. Whereas now I just walk down here, grab it, go up and ship it. So it's, that's something I'd have to weigh as well, right? How much time do I have to go get the inventory? Star City's Pickers. Oh, you said that's a salesman shirt. Interesting. Outdoor Girl, you can get oh, great point. Adhesive label for regular printer. UPS, you can get, if you have a free account, you can get free UPS labels and print them on your computer. Sue Ann would be totally in on a Dymo for wireless. I believe they make a network adapter for Dymo. You can hook up your router to it, I believe. And then I don't know how it connects the Dymo to the network. But look up network Dymo router or Dymo. Just look up network Dymo. You'll find it. There was one I was watching on eBay. I think it was about 70, 80 bucks. They average about $100. So if you can find them, look for them. But yeah, I think that's how you can get them wireless. But I know that much about it, so keep your eyes out. But research it. Woodland Shark find Brother thermal label printer for $2. Awesome. That's great. All right, guys. You can get the free pouches from USPS. Yep, that's true as well. Joey found a nice 4XL. He found a nice 4XL for what, Joey? 70 or 80 bucks? Joey Everett found a nice one. Hello, Marvin. Hey, haven't seen you for a while. All right, Davis, how's it going? All right, guys. Wow, 58 viewers on the way out. When you guys go on the way out, hit the thumbs up if you can. That'd be awesome. Thanks for watching. Pac-Man, I'm still thinking about that question. I got to get it's a great question. As we end the year, maybe let's have a end of the year show coming up here soon. We'll talk about 2019 as a whole. I will have a 2018 closeout. So I will show you all my numbers for 2018 and go over purchase and all that. So we'll have a total number show for 2018. Hey, Blackberry. Blackberry was a lurker. Nice. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you guys later. Appreciate all the support. Have a great evening. Get some listing up, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. See ya.